Mic test, mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test. Ooh. See what that's like now. Need a bit of on board really, don't I? Bit of noise going on about there. If I do that, okay. Right, YouTube's actually streaming this properly live, even though I couldn't find it on my own channel. Anyway, hello peeps, and welcome to Racing Rivals Season 4, Round 4 of Sprint and Endurance series. At the minute, they are testing the endurance cars. I'm sure they're going to switch to the Sprint cars, which is the GT300s. The BRZ. So I just watch some of these go around at the minute. He's setting the pace, Grandad. I believe Mist is not actually making it tonight. Right, while they're doing that, and all my tests seem to confirm this is working, I'll quickly run through championship standings. At the minute, if I can find him, he's not in here yet. His Falcon is leading the championship, so he was in the lobby. He is, he hasn't gone out yet. So Falcon is leading at the minute by 1 point from Mist. 141 to 140, but unfortunately, apparently, Mist isn't going to make it. So he's got a chance of possibly getting an almost unassailable lead. Summerus is out the track. Let's find him. He's currently third on 119, so with a good race, he may well be able to get himself up into second in this. Currently sat in the pits. Scary biker. Not out on track yet. Oh, no, he's not out on track, he's in the pits. He's fourth on 98. Smithy Jr. Oh, switching lobby. Is Smithy in the room? Yes, he is. He's in fifth place on 88. BDS MSI. Sai, I call him, which he is. It's easier to say. Is he in the lobby? Not yet, but I'd be surprised if he wasn't here. He's sixth on 83 points. Diva's granddad, I'll be host. And he's currently seventh on 81, so very close, fourth to seventh, really. And Footy Mad is not far behind him either, in eighth on 77. Ricky, it's Ricky there, he is. He's on 74 points in ninth place. Footer, there he is in 10th on 73. NGF, I didn't see him in the lobby. He's not here yet. May or may not be. He's in 11th place on 72. Now we've got Warthog. Wild Warthog, there he is. He's in 12th place on 47, so a bit of a gap. And Vane, I think... Oh, he is here. He didn't make it last week, I don't think. He's 13th on 43, and then Speed Freak, 14th on 30. And there's Speed Freak. So, who's setting pace at the moment? Well, not Summerus going off like that. Footy Mad. So, whilst I've been talking, no one's actually set a lap in anger yet. Sure they will. Look at Diva's granddad, looks like he's doing a lap. Proper lap. And Scary Biker following him. So yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, we're at Nürburgring GP track. That chicane is, yeah, as Scary's finding, is horrible. You've got to ride the curbs big time on that to get through there with any sort of pace. And not just GT7, but all sims really are bad on curbs. I've never seen a sim yet which has curb physics right. It's always a lottery. Turn one, late on the brakes, run it out wide, early on the throttle. Not bad. There's Divas watching, following. This is such an awkward corner. We just have to brake earlier than you think and then just roll around the corner. A bit of a lift. Run right out over that exit curb and even off the track. This, float the car round. Let it roll round, get back over to the other side. Yeah, that's right. Early on the throttle. Run down to Dunlop. I double apex this corner, so brake here. Now Divas is going for the wide in, tight out line. Perfectly valid line. And through the high speed, is it the Schumacher S? Or was that the chicane earlier? I should get a circuit map out really. That's always flat in pretty much any car. Lay on the brakes, float round, use all the track. You can use the exit curb on that. Another corner where you have to wait and wait and wait before you get on the power. Early you can get on the power there. the better you run down the straight. Looks like Scary did that slightly better. Lay on the brakes, back to this lottery chicane, as I call it. Boom. Hey, and absolutely on cue. He looked like he got that first bit perfect as well. Perfect amount of curb. But, as I say, lottery chicane. It should really, if they tighten the track limits up, so you couldn't ride quite as much, it would be less of a lottery because you'd be using less of the curbs. Anyway, Scary Biker setting the pace at the minute by the looks of it. Summerus a couple of seconds back. Go on board again. So yeah, it's such an awkward corner that. In fact, I'm going to do the view I normally have, which is that bumper cam. Could have used more exit there, but not bad. How much is he off the power around here? Oh, he's a bit slow in using power around. Nail it. Could have gone sooner. Probably still warming up. Brake just after the start of that curve on the left. And he's going to single apex it. So I saw Lewis Hamilton go Dunlop curb, and he double apexes it, go in here and aim at the apex at the braking zone. Looks like most are choosing to single apex it, kind of wide all the way around. Who else is approaching that corner? No one. Scary Biker coming up to lottery chicane. Does he launch? Oh, they're spinning so on cue. Now you know why I call it lottery chicane. There's some air. But you'll see, he won't get a penalty for that. Oh, he's going in the pits anyway. So how Speed Freak going to take that? He's going for the tighter exit and straighter line up to turn 2. Roll around that corner. Lay out the power, you can run it out wide, right on those curbs. And that's lazy, awkward corner. Yeah, he's gone in too fast. And on the curbs. This Falcon has not gone out yet. Must be feeling pretty confident. It seems been here missed for most of this. Maybe he is overconfident, nice and confident. Three of them all heading for the chicane that can make or break your race. It's alright in a four-wheel drive car, you can really smash it over those curbs and get the power down early, but high-powered rear-wheel drive cars, it's just pain. It's always pain. Makes it so difficult to be consistent. You can always go safe like that, but then that's not that safe. Are they coming together or are they just messing around? Falcon going through lottery chicane, and he's struggling to see. If you do get through it, you try and get on the power really early, and you always end up fighting the back end. I mean, it is a lottery, but it's also a challenge. And it's so annoying that it's the last chicane, the last couple of corners of the lap practically, so you can be on a really good lap, like qualifying lap or something like that. And then, screw it all up right at the very end of the lap. If it's at the start of the lap, I would hate it a lot less. For hot laps, at least. Yeah, that's what you want to do, run right out onto that bit. If it doesn't give you a track limits penalty, it's legal. And then you should all be doing the same thing. Okay, let's go for a bit more speed around there. Not as tight. Almost too early on the power. Now how's he going to take Dunlop? Braking, he's going for the double apex. Well, no, sort of just tight in. That's the Mansell Lewis Hamilton line of just going straight in the braking zone. Well, those curbs look a little bit of at risk as well. I didn't go over that curb. Can use a bit more of that. Always make sure you run right out there on pure power. And you come through, you think you got a good lap, and you've got no idea what's going to happen here. Yeah, big fight. Late apex, nail it now. Summer setting the pace. Backing off. Not on a lap. He's doing a practice start. He's doing a practice recovery from the lottery chicane, maybe. Yeah, I think we're all messing around now. See if Davis is about to start. Oh, this car I've got selected here. I was about to do a Formula 3 race, which I'm going to do a stream on. Just race it. So what you do is take a Super Formula, and reduce the power right down to 380 brake, which is the FIA F3 Formula 3 car power. And the weight is about 670, it might be 650 kilos, but close enough. Hard tyres. And run what is effectively a Formula 3 spec car in Gran Turismo, seeing as it doesn't have Formula 3 spec cars. And I reckon that would be quite good fun, because these cars are twitchy, even on soft tyres. But if you halve the power and effectively make them like an F3 car, I reckon that would be pretty good fun. Alright, there we go. So reverse championship order, so that'll be Falcon at the back. Get some of that on. Get mid-pack somewhere. No fuel, no tyre wear. Flat out sprint. Go. Oh, was that a jump start? I think so. By Vane, and he's sort of got collected. So Speed Freak's going to lead that one out. Wild Warthog has gone deep. He's recovered it though. Oh, and a big spin for footy mad. I'll just try and save that one. But there'll be more action to come. And there's more action at the back as well. Further warthog vein. Footy mad still trying to recover. So we've got dirty tyres and that makes it extra hard. So Speed Freak's going to lead this one pretty comfortably. Smithy going through, Ricky going safe, Scary going around the outside. That's a common move. Oh, it looks like Ricky just ran out into the gravel there. He's managed to keep it going now. So Smithy now finds himself leading and needs to keep that together. Now, how much downforce is he going to lose going through here? Well, Speed Freak's going to run wide, and that's going to send several cars past him. So now we are pretty much, apart from Falcon, who is now resuming 5th place. Oh, that's Grandad trying to get down the inside. Yeah, fortunately replays now miss all the action. Lot of chicane. Bit wide in, and that's Smithy going to be losing a lot of time. And Divas having a oversteer moment on the exit. I think there's another spinner just starting to happen there. Vane's gone. I think that may have even been a quit. So what's Scary going to do? He's in the slit. He's going to go wide in and he's going to go tight out, and he's going to try and go around the outside of Smithy. Not having it though. You have to be quite a bit faster to get away with that. Some of us using all of the curbs, which I would. So I think we've pretty much, in pretty short order, gone into a rough sort of speed order. So this might be quite a good race for 15 minutes. Another 12 of this. So Scary going for the exit speed, and he's going to get him. No, he isn't. He's got Bottle. It's always on the limit in downforce cars. Scary having another look. Oh, Smithy's run wide. That might even be a penalty. So that's gets Scary in the lead, and he's having a fight on the exit. So probably the best overtaking point on the track, but you got to be so careful if you're taking an unorthodox line through that chicane. And Falcon's managed to profit there and taking a dive down the inside. Nice move. And I think, oh, Smithy's just going to hold that. That was a good little dive. Sneaky. But required. Oh, who spun there? Was that Scary? It was. He's lost it. That's on the curbs as well. It's promoted Divas back up, so while these have been scrapping, he's actually managed to recover quite well. So this is the battle I was kind of expecting, Summerus v Falcon, I think. Oh, it looks like Scary's got some pace. Oh, big twitch and Summerus there. Is that going to give Smithy a run at him? No. But if he follows nice and tight and get a run down the back straight, just need to have a good, solid, smooth exit, and he hasn't. Commentator's curse or what? Scary going to get back through. There he is. So Grandad has now got himself. Oh, it's a big slide from Summerus, but he's held it. Another slide from Smithy. This would be a great place to sit if you're a spectator, I think. But only in Gran Turismo, not in real life. So Falcon fastest lap. So Footer having a go at Smithy. He's got the inside. Should be done if he's just got his braking right. Oh, he tried to hold it uber tight. I think he's probably trying to get out of the way, to be honest. So, anything going on. More bit of slides here and there. Thought he might have spun it. I think that might have been coming out the lottery chicane, actually. This is probably the closest battle on track at the moment. Totally different lines into corner. He's gone wide, so you can get him onto the dirt. So Falcon's building up a comfortable lead, and Summerus is building up a comfortable second. Davis Grandad a comfortable third. Scary a comfortable fourth. Smithy a comfortable fifth. Ricky a comfortable sixth. What's the cameraman doing? So what sort of pace is Falcon running now? .54.9. 55.0, that's pretty close. 56.5. 56.1. 56.2. Must have made a mistake on that lap, I think. And that. And that. So on pace, there's not a lot in it. Question is, can they get the consistency? This car does look like a right handful if you ride too much curb. Both entry and exit curbs. So Scary is closing down Grandad here. And he looks to have the pace to be at least third. Yeah, the pace of the front two looks pretty even. So holding at just over 1 second. I think Summerus is going to be putting in a quicker lap here. Depends all about that lottery chicane, and he looks like he got better drive out there, but it's actually lost time, so he must have been slower through it. Slide from Smithy. Ricky being extra safe. Hard not to blame him. And Warthog being safe. We've lost another one. Who's that? Oh, I might have been footy mad. I think he might have realised he's just too far away in a sprint race. It's only 5 minutes left. So Summerus did indeed set a faster lap, but he's not as quick through this section. A couple of tenths. Not enough. There's what, 2-3 laps. Grandad has not put a fast one in and will be under pressure from Scary. That's about all that's going to happen before the end of the race. Grandad using all of that entry curve, as was Scary. So Summerus closes the gap down at this point of the track. Maybe he's running less downforce, but loses out in this section. But this time he hasn't. Although that's wide. Missed the apex there. So 55.5 from Falcon and 55.1. Both not great laps though, compared to what they've done earlier. Oh, he's having a dive, is Scary. Can he hold it without a penalty? Davis is going to come back round the outside and has managed to defend that. Pretty good. It's a good late dive though, actually. But I think he just left his braking a tad too late. Grandad managed to get a better drive out of the corner and went right back round him. Still battling. Lead gap is about the same. So Scary's probably got 2 more goes and about, well, actually about 4 or 5 more overtaking points on this track. Oh, but not if he does that. That looks like a real handful on power. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Has Falcon made a mistake? He has. He's just gone, probably used a little bit too much curb, but that's not actually. I think he's backed out of it thinking dirty tyres, but Summerus has a good hard dive through there. Opportunistic. Had to be. Can he hold that? So Falcon is going to get in the slipstream. Down to 5/10. Slipstream is not very powerful there though. Not going to be able to make a move there. How about Scary? Is he going to try another late dive? No. He's going to take it a bit safer this time. Oh, hang on. He's going to try and switch back in. No. So, can Falcon run it round the outside here? And get on the inside for the tighter corner at the end of it? No. Scary looks more set. Going down the inside, he won't hold it there, not unless he goes right round the outside. And that's what he's trying, but Grandad will have a better exit. But not good enough. Is he going to dive it? No. Different line. Hard battle. Well done. So at this point in the track, I think Summerus here is a bit quicker than Falcon. And it's a good place to be quicker. Although Falcon's got it down to 4/10. Now it's going up again. He's going to be too far back. It's going to have to be a lunge if he's going to try anything. But I do believe Lottery chicane, don't lose it here. Second's better than fourth. Nice line from Summerus in the last corner, so he's going to win that one quite comfortably. Falcon second. And Scary is going to come in third. Grandad fourth. Can I see what happened there? Let's have a quick look at this replay as the others come across the line. So I think weren't they getting side by side at one point? Perhaps not. So Smithy's going to come in fifth. Ricky sixth. Footer seventh. Warthog eighth. Speed Freak ninth. A couple of good close battles there. It's difficult trying to watch both of them. Summerus would be happy with that win. He needed that win. And Miss needed him to have that win as well. Have a look at the results. Good win for Summerus. Took advantage of Falcon running wide at just the wrong moment, and Falcon couldn't quite get it back, but did get the fastest lap in, which I believe is worth 2 points. And that's only by 10th. Definitely setting the pace out there. I think that got frantic for both of them at the end. Scary solid third. Grandad solid fourth. Smithy comes in fifth, a few seconds back. Sixth Ricky, seventh Footer, eighth Warthog, ninth Speed Freak, Footy Mad and Vane. Looks like they both, let's see, did they leave the lobby? They did. So Vane left the room. I think that was a rage quit. Who was the other one? Footy Mad. Oh no, he's still here. Not a quitter. Always like to see that. Oh, Size joined. Wonder if he was already saying he was late then. Shame, he missed a good race there. Oh, better do that, and better do... So let's see if that then screws up my mic. Because last time I saved the game, the footage... No, the last time I saved the footage it ruined my my mic for some reason. Anybody's guess is as good as mine. So should get a few practice laps. I think I'm just going to get a drink. Oh, hello. Is that grey skies? Don't like the looks of those skies. We've got completely random weather. It can rain here. Especially on a 30-minute endurance race. Alright, I'm just going to grab a drink, I think. And we're back. Everyone's sat in the pits. Wonder if they're wondering what the weather's going to do. That does look horribly grey. Nothing on the weather radar. Driver's eye view of that weather. It's grey, but I bet they've all got their weather radars on at the minute. So I'm guessing it's quite a medium downforce track, this. Needs more downforce for that section now. Oh, that is a livery. I like that. We're running. Bain running his same orange. And exploring the runoffs. Laurel and Hardy. Nice. I love a bit of Laurel and Hardy. I used to kill myself laughing watching old videos of them as a kid. Absolute legends. And it was actually Stan Laurel who was the brains behind all of the sketches. Pretty much all the jokes were his. It's Alpine inspired by the looks of it. Summerus running his blues. Police. That is a police car I wouldn't even try and run away from. Oh, Smithy going on for exploring the limits. Gazoo Racing livery. And that's that. So, Falcon trying out the softs. And it's not doing any fuel saving on that. So maybe fuel is not going to be an issue. Warthog trying out the mediums. And Summerus here. Believe it or not, that is where you want to run on that section. Right out on those curbs. And there. Good use of the track. How early is he on the power? Nice and early. And this is a good lap. Just going for the straight braking line in. Is he full throttle around here? No, it's got to be a lift. And he needed more of a lift than that. It's a shame he was on a good lap though. Dirty tyres. And he knows it. So, Ricky on the mediums, Smithy on the mediums. Using a lot of energy deployment compared to everyone else. And not gaining it all back in the braking zones. Is he going to run short? Yep, run right out over that line. For whatever reason, the white line is not the track limits on that exit. Gotta love the GT7 consistency. Speed Freak's going to do soft run, pretty mad. Most are picking mediums by the looks of it. Might be the tyres of choice. So damn, there's some good liveries in these cars they got. A lot of effort gone into these. So just going to watch a bit of this while I do another mic check, I think. All good. I suspect, even though you can ride a lot of these curbs, no, it's on auto drive at the minute. Yeah, they can run a lot of on a lot of these curves, and there's a full track usage lap. I suspect you have to be careful on the power on these cars. And it's pretty mad going to deal with lottery chicane. He's going to go through it like a Sunday drive. Back to the pits. Pity all these dashes don't do things like the brake balance, tyre temperatures. They're all exactly the same numbers. So I'm guessing Grandad is setting the grid right now. Sprint race finishing order. So I'll have Summerus on pole, Falcon second. Scary Biker, I believe, is going to start fifth. Nope, that's about ready to go. Choose your tyres to start on, peeps. 3 laps, softs. They're good for what? 3, 6, 9, 12. At least 12 laps. Which is about 23 minutes, something like that. It's like tyre wear's not going to be a problem. So it's probably going to be a soft medium. We could even go soft, couldn't you? Falcon making a point right at the end. Those mediums are easily going to last. So he's done 5 laps on 6th lap on that amount of wear. 3/4 of a tank. I mean, how many laps is this going to be? About 15, 16 laps. 1/4 of a tank. That's a non-stop to me. I go for the middle of the grid somewhere. No one is revving their engine on the line. Oh no, further is. Always a good clue as to whether it's a fuel limited race. Go. Good start from Falcon. He's going to have the lead into turn 1. So Samaras, if he wants to take advantage of his sprint, is going to have to do it the hard way. I think that was Fudder running deep. Yes, it was. Smithy having a good snake on. It's scary thinking about a good exit run out of here. No, be safe. Grandad at the side. Warthog. Speed Freak Ricky. Fudder looking to recover. So Falcon is looking to try and break the toe as soon as he can, and he has just done so. He's on the softs as well, so he needed that. That's probably why he had a better start. He needs to build up a nice lead, I suspect. Smithy and Scary Bike are having a nice battle. Smithy's going to... Oh, Scary's coming back at him. Oh, a bit of contact. Is Grandad going to take advantage of that? They're going to go side by side all the way to Lottery Chicane. Anything could happen here. Oh, they've both gone deep. Grandad is... Scary's going to spin. Grandad is going to take both of those. Thank you very much. Scary's having to wait. He's got a lot of catching up to do now. So Falcon making good his escape. 2 seconds quicker on that lap. Speed Freak having a look, or being passed. Oh, that's a cheeky. Warthog needs to back out of that. He really needs to back out of that. Give that place back. .7 seconds flying away. Cameraman's giving some real close-ups. I want more distant shots than this. Like that. Yeah, absolutely steaming away. What's that? Nearly 2 seconds a lap. Smithy is going to want to hunt down Sai, I'm sure. I hear spins, but this might have been slides. So, see what Fodder can do. What's of exit? Not a great one. Yeah, those softs are good for a lot of laps. And Grandad is catching Summerus, but he's on. Waterhouse gone. He's on the soft, so with about the same sort of tyre wear and fuel usage as Falcon. Smithy going to get impatient. He is, and he's going to give him a nudge. So Falcon's still going quicker. Tends to happen when fuel and tyre wear is the same, but times 3. So Summerus is really going to be banking on his strategy here. Grandad needs to catch Summerus, and pretty quickly if he's going to make that count. 46.7, 46.4, not quick enough. So the penalty. Furdo and Ricky still having a good battle. Scary, still trying to make up ground. Running a 48.0, which is faster than the two in front of him. Furdo turning that on the power. Scary should be up with these two in a lap, particularly if they start battling. So Ricky's got in tight before they can get a run at him here into Dunlop. Is he going to make the dive? No, he's going to follow. Oh, but Ricky's gone wide and Footer's got him anyway. Now looking at the track map, looks like Grandad is still catching Summerus. Scary's late on the brakes, and Footer is riding curbs and getting dirty tyres. Scary's getting right caught up in this battle, but that's one down. Simple move up the inside into the chicane. Oh, they all got through it. It's better for it's 2 seconds. Look closer than that. So I think Grandad's getting slightly worse wear on his softs. Falcon looking very comfortable now, 8-second lead. So the question is, how long are they going to go before they're going to change those softs? And I think quite some time. These two still at it. It looks like it's getting brighter out there as well. I thought there might have been a bit of rain, and the sun's come out. So our Falcon's lap time is starting to fall off. Where's the crossover? I think another couple of laps at this rate. Oh no, he's saying a 44.7. Spoke too soon. Look at these lap times. Alright, 46.7. but Grandad's times look to be falling off, and he may not be out of range of Smithy yet. So Si with a 54 is a bad lap, 47.1. Scary's going to be having Si at some point, and these two are still at it. Smithy having a look down inside. Sorry, no, Ricky having a look down inside. Kind of half attempt. I suspect these two will be at it all race. Looks like Footy Mad had a problem there. Penalty for Falcon. It's a nice big lead. Is it possible the mediums are a non-stop? So again, lap 5. 3/4 of a tank left. That's 20 laps. That's surely enough. Well, he's on lap 6. The soft runners are gonna have to stop at least once. Oh, Scary running wide, doesn't want to do that. That could be a penalty. Go away with it. Dealt with size somewhere on that lap. And Ricky having a good race. It's left footer behind. Well, that's a bit deep, but he'll get away with that. Speed Freak isn't actually catching them. Oh, hello. What's happened to Summerus there? I don't know. Suddenly in 3rd place. And judging by the lap time, that was a mistake. But he's actually, when he runs a clean lap, running faster than Grandad at the minute, so this is going to come back to him. And it's usually about 40 seconds a pit stop, and he's currently 16 behind. And at that rate, with the one pit stop, it's going to be about 30 seconds. But then tyre wear, 20, low 20s, 25. Nice consistent times from Grandad. Both safely through. Looks like Size had a bad exit somewhere. Speed Freak going to do him there? No. Oh, I think that's lag. Looks like he's lagging in there and lagging back. Summerus and Grandad running similar lap times actually, which is pretty good from Grandad given his tyres looking pretty shabby. Falcon's not much better. Down into the 46s. So I'm really interested to see if these medium runners are actually going to stop. Approaching half race distance, they've got way more than half tyres and way more than half fuel. So surely that's a non-stop. That means the soft runners really have to make their pace on the softs count. Because 16 laps. If he's going to the end on those softs, they are going to be threadbare. And he's going to have no pace at all. 46.4. .47.4. 47.5. Still got the pace. I think it might be quite a short pit lane here, you know. I wonder if it really is about 40 seconds of pit stop. It needs to be 40 seconds of pit stop for Summerus's hopes, because Falcon's going to be 3 or 4 seconds a lap faster maybe when he comes out. I'm sure they've worked the strategy in practice. He's only losing 1.5 seconds there. Oh, wrong button. Struggling through lottery chicane. Now Grandad's really going to start suffering on those tyres. So Falcon's in. I think Grandad will be in as well. No, he's staying out. He does do that, doesn't he? He does stay out on these knackered tyres. He tries to go for the faster last stint. So, how long's this pit stop going to take? Not long enough. He can probably get Summerus any time he feels like it. Speed Freak and Sign near each other. Smithy's in on his medium, so he's stopping anyway. So he's just going to have way more traction out of the corners, way more braking into it, way more speed round. Whoa! More braking than he expected. That was just simple tyre difference. Falcon can take his time. Didn't fill up, didn't refuel either. So, Smithy's come out in the mediums again. Obviously not happy about how long those softs will go. Now Grandad must surely be stopping this lap. Oh, big cut from the grass from Summerus. And Grandad is surely in. To get rid of those knackered softs. So Summerus 49s, he got held up a lot on that lap. I think he's probably 48s on those tyres now. Yeah, Falcon must be feeling pretty confident. Still got to get past him now. He can get a run out of him on any corner he chooses. This one, the next one, the next one. He could run around the outside of him even on this corner. And he looks like he's going to do that now. In fact, Summerus has let him go. It's a shame. It's over for a bit more of a scrap there. Yeah, in my book, you should always make them work for the overtake. It's all part of the fun. I never, ever let people go. Nice as a teammate and his strategy, and that happens like never in a Gran Turismo. Always make them work for it. All part of the fun. So yeah, this Falcon's going to be easy on fuel and tyres now. And Summerus is blatantly going to go non-stop, but he's got 15 seconds, 14 seconds over Scary, who's on the same strategy. So Grandad looks good for third here as well, but he's still going to have to do Scary Biker. Let's go on board so you can see the difference in speed and traction and braking. I mean, this has got to be about 4 seconds a lap difference here. Particularly seeing some of the, oh, in fact, Scary's going in. So that's a case of picking up to the flag. What's Smithy doing? Oh, he's on mediums. So he's got about half his energy left. So he should be getting past Scary Biker here. In fact, he has done. When those tyres done. No fuel. So battle on with Ricky, who's been... One of these people's got to do a non-stop, surely. Oh, big slide from Scary. Tyres not quite warm. Don't go on the marbles. Ricky's left footer quite far way behind now. So Falcon sitting absolutely pretty. Just needs to drive without making mistakes. Kill that bollard. Smithy with a penalty, so Scary's behind him on better tyres, loads more fuel, which is only going to slow him down at this stage of the race. Smithy's going to lose a second in the next penalty zone. Yeah, I imagine at some point Falcon's going to go for a fastest lap here. I would. Depends if he's happy with that time from what he did in practice. So I think the closest battle is going to be between Smithy and Scary Biker. And the gap's coming down slowly. Oh, but coming down a lot faster now. Where was that? Oh, he just took too much speed into it. Yeah, okay. Went out into the gravel, and that's not cost him yet, but he's got another. He's going to lose another second on that penalty. So Scary's going to be right up with that. And he's going to see that penalty, I think. No, he isn't. He doesn't know yet then. He will in a second. Now it's battle on. Yeah, annihilate that bollard. That's what you got to do. But now, will he go absolutely mad or have composure? It looks like he's going for the go mad option. That's a later on the brakes than I was expecting. So a quick look through that. That's safe, safe, safe. Too eager on the power. You got better tyres and more energy, but I don't think you can change the deployment during the race. Could be wrong. It's losing ground. Smithy's not running any assists. Scary. What's that? Steering assist, counter steer assist. So he's going to probably be much more comfortable slamming it into the corners. Too eager on the power. He has time. No, it's a spin. Out of lottery corner. Onto the curb. That's that battle over. Yeah, 43.6. I thought he might go for a faster lap. And that's rapid. I think he's probably missing his mate Mist though. No, he's probably not. Because Mist had the better of him twice. I'm right on the last lap. So Summerus is one of those who's elected for the non-stop. And it's going to work pretty well for him. His granddad is only lapping marginally quicker. Half a second or so on average. It's not going to close down a 14-second lead, not unless Summerus does something catastrophically bad, which could all happen right here. No. Commentator's curse didn't work. Grandad's avoiding the curbs completely through there. Don't blame him, he's in a safe third place. Smithy only needs to be cautious. And he's got a fourth place. So just looking to see if anyone comes off badly through this chicane. See the differences in how much they dare. Yeah, that's sound line through there. And there, with a bit of lag. Probably feeling comfortable now. Oh, that's on where we're annihilating the bollard. Go Falcon on board for what will be the last lap. Brake just before the curve, or on it. Wide line out. Don't worry about the marbles. Lift, let it roll round. Power now. Out onto these curves. No, he's playing it safe. Lazy long corner. Hold it tight, good. Clip this curve. Missed it. Run out onto those. He's playing it safe. Doesn't need to take any risks. roll around here. And supplying power. He's going to be later on the power than normal. Yep, here's the exit curb. Brake just after this left curb here. Straight line the braking zone. Go for exit speed. Is he going to have to lift with those tyres through here? Yes, he is. And cut right over this inside curb. No, he stayed away from all the curbs. I was using the exit a little bit. Early power, brown scuff, hit it. Braking down for lottery chicane, just as this curb at the right changes shape there. Staying well away from the curbs on that lap. That's the safest lap you're ever going to see around Nürburgring. And the safest finish. Good win for Falcon. One-stop strategy and soft worked. Summerus non-stop on the mediums. Was good enough for second. And Grandad on his one stop on the softs is going to come home a completely safe third place. And Scary's caught Smithy a bit. Smithy just needs to be safe through here. He's still going to ride the curve, but it's about as safe as that goes. So that's going to be a solid fourth place for Smithy. And fifth for Scary, who's on the recovery after that spin earlier on. And Ricky's going to come round to finish the race for everyone. And sixth place after seeing off Simon Fudder early on. Result. So Falcon winning, missed not being here, exactly what he needed. But Summerus, I think, is going to play himself into second place overall with a first in the sprint and a second here. Grandad may also be playing himself in a little bit. So I expect Falcon to have a nice big lead in the championship. And Miss Summerus and Grandad are all going to be pretty close together. Smithy fourth, we should be pleased with that. Scary Biker fifth, recovery drive. Ricky sixth, size seventh, Footer eighth. And Speed Free ninth, the Footy Mad and Wild Warthog. I suspect doing a bit of quitting, but I never know, it might have been a disconnect. GG guys, save that one. And save that footage. So, same time next week for round 5. It should be about 8:30 kickoff.